What's up YouTubers? Today I'm gonna give you 15 Sri Lanka travel tips. These are practical tips for your first time in Sri Lanka, so you don't want to miss this. Let's go! Today I'm gonna give you 15 Sri Lanka travel tips. These are practical tips for your first time visit in Sri Lanka. Let's go! Tip number 1, book your train tickets in advance if you can. We didn't do that and we were out of luck. It was a very busy season here in Sri Lanka and we weren't able to get any train tickets from Kandy to Ella. Check the links in the description below. I'll give you a couple of websites where you can book your train tickets. Tip number 2, if you need to catch two joining trains, find out at the station of your first train what time the train is coming. Trains arriving on time in Sri Lanka is a rarity, so try to find out at the station so you can make other arrangements if necessary. Tip number 3, install the Pick Me app on your phone. It's like Uber and it works in the west coast, in Kandy and in the southwest coast of the country. The app looks like this. The price you are being quoted in the app is an estimate. When the driver arrives, try to negotiate a better price because they will always try to up the price. Tip number 4. Pick Me isn't available in Ella, so when you arrive there and you want to travel onwards to the south coast, outside the chill bar, there are a lot of cabs waiting and you can negotiate a good price with them. Tip number 5. For the southern region, it is very convenient to use a tuk-tuk to go from one place to the other. They're cheap. They are about the same travel time as a car and you can store enough stuff, all your luggage, you can store it in the tuk-tuk. We were with two grown-ups and one baby and we had plenty of space. They'll make it work. Tip number 6. You can't buy Sri Lankan rupees before you get into the country, so you have to get them at the airport. When you collect your luggage, there's a hall after the luggage collection. You'll see currency exchangers, but when you go to your far left, there are a couple of ATMs there where you can withdraw money. Here are some of the currencies. We included dollar, euro and pounds. Tip number 7. Stay at a homestay at least once. We had an amazing time in Kandy with a lovely couple who showed us all around Kandy, all for free. They even gave us cooking lessons. So if you have a chance, it's a very cultural experience, do it. Tip number 8. You should learn a few Sinhalese words because it goes a long way. The first one is stuti, which means thank you, or bahoma stuti, which means thank you very much. Second one is komahada oba sanip pende, which means how are you healthy? And the third one is kopamana day, which means how much. Tip number 9. If you want authentic, pristine beaches pretty much all to yourself, avoid Marissa, Digwella and Goyamboka Beach in Tangala. Instead go to Amanwela Beach. It's also known as Secret Beach and it's in Tangale. Tip number 10. If you want to buy some food, perhaps even cook yourself, there are two big supermarket chains in Sri Lanka. The first is Keel's and the other one is Cargill's Food City. They have a great variety of products and you can find them pretty much in any town. Tip number 11. They don't sell beer or spirits in the supermarket, so you have to look it up on Google Maps. Search for wine store or liquor store or wine bar and you will be able to find a shop that sells alcohol. Tip number 12. These are two dishes you have to try when you're in Sri Lanka. The first one is a dal curry, preferably with red rice, and the other one are egg hoppers. Both are cheap, delicious and very nutritious. Tip number 13. Do you have kids that are fuzzy eaters? You can try to give them a mango coconut curry. If they don't want that, you can go to one of the bigger supermarkets, Keel's or Cargill's Food City. They sell baby food in a jar. The price is a little over $1 per jar. Tip number 14. When you arrive in Sri Lanka on the international airport outside Colombo, make your first night or even 2 nights Negombo. It's only 25 minutes from the airport and it's a lot closer than traveling all the way into Colombo. Tip number 15. For accommodations, we used a variety of different accommodations. The first one is Airbnb. That's where we got the homestay. The second one is Booking.com. We made use of the loyalty program, Genius it's called. You can save up to 15%. The third one is Agoda.com. They have more accommodations than Booking.com and usually they're a little bit cheaper as well. And the last one, if you're on a budget or traveling without kids, we recommend hostelworld.com. That was it. 15 tips for traveling to Sri Lanka for the first time. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you want to be the first to know about new videos, press subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.